Hello everybody and welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vestascope for December the 29th, 2019, which is going to come up to a 26 if you total up today's date, which will be an 8th house transformation. Okay. Please remember that I follow Vedic Sidereal and that this is a general reading. If I don't have any messages for you today, then check back tomorrow. You can still check your December monthly, okay? Remember that time is fluid and messages never expire, okay? So it will still be messages there. It don't matter that we're going into 2020 that don't have anything to do with the messages that you're supposed to receive or what the angels are trying to enlighten to you. Take it easy. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to get through this as quickly as I can. I was told to use all of these decks today. Let's go ahead and get this one. So I will be at some point in time probably working on y'all New Year readings, okay? A little bit at a time. This first week coming up of the New Year's. I have to go back to work tomorrow, but then we're off right back again for the new year, okay? I love my new job. 10th house, your career, your responsibility, becoming that person of power and status, okay? Your destiny is here about where you're going. What is this? 9th house, your spirituality. Okay. Yes, because the universe wants you to do it in a big way. Okay. Your long range thinking is very important right now. A lot of you will be doing a lot of traveling or need to be doing a lot of traveling to complete something in a big way for you to become this person of power and status that's going to be helping or dealing about your career, your status, your destiny. It is going to be a lot of philosophies and some laws that are going to be involved right now of whatever you're going through. Okay. And you're learning about what is to be shared. Okay. So that particularly is going to be different for everybody. But let's see. Maybe we can get the answers. Chiron, healing. Remember the first card said, take it easy. Easy does it. And we got 3rd house of messages. Again, with the Eye of Horus here. As y'all are about to become this person of power and status, okay, you will be, of course, increasing your income. So just be wary about the evil eye, okay? It's part of the divinity. Yes, the black and the white duality. The more that you become a person of power and status, the more people are going to watch you. The more people is going to be trying to come in on your status, trying to come in about your money, trying to get money out of you. You know, that evil eye is something that you may not be aware that is around you, okay? And once you do, for some of you, start to realize this, you will need to, or it will take you into a sense of deeper healing, because it will be knowledgeable of you that there are haters, okay? Some of you is going to get a message. You got air element here. We are about to go into Capricorn season, and then Aquarius season will be leading into the air element here. So this can be a timing element for a lot of you, especially air signs, because you could be a Capricorn and have like Aquarius rising or a moon, or you know, something like that. It's going to be different for everybody. Yes. So right now, if you are a Capricorn watching this, or all of y'all, okay, go watch one of my air readings, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. I'm pretty sure you're going to pick up a message in there. Because remember, you're not just an earth sign. You're still going to have air, fire, and water in your chart. Okay. So let's get one more. So what's important for you to know is about the air element, the zodiac change dealing with the air. So it could be January, February, okay, for Aquarius. And then what we got? Gemini. After that. So that would be like the May, like April, May. And then we got the Libra after that. So those consistent months, it will be important for you. They divided it up like that. So what's next is, what is that? Mercury retrograde. We had that the other day about reinvention. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Black Moon Lilith came out last night, and I did want to bring that up. Thank you, angels. About, I was saying that you could do your own research when it comes to Lilith, okay? And what I was saying about Lilith was that Lilith was supposed to be Adam's first wife, okay? But she was banned from the Garden of Eden, and then the highest entity created from the ribs of Adam, Eve. Now, I'm not trying to get into no religious debates. I don't even know if I turned off my comments, okay? You can believe in who, what, when, where, whatever you want to, okay? I'm not here to get into no religious debate. I'm not here to say God is not God. I'm not here to say that there is a God. I really don't care, okay, about what your religious denomination is. That's not what I'm here about for my channel. I'm not here to change your religious beliefs. Yes? So what I was saying yesterday, that after I got off from recording, I thought about what I said. But I'm not changing what I said, okay? What I said was I felt not kind of bad, but what I was saying about the Empress was that yesterday's reading was, I was saying that some people may be getting ready to change their Empress. Now, yes, the Empress, which is Taurus and Libra, air element here, okay, is the Empress card, right? The Empress does stand for unconditional love. She could stand for a wife and a mother. But a lot of y'all, okay, a lot of tarot readers keep forgetting to say that the Empress can also be a mistress, okay? So when I was talking about somebody was needing to, or is going to change their Empress out for another Empress, okay? I'm not saying that the first Empress or wife or child's mother, okay? And also the Empress can stand for somebody's mother, okay? Like a man's mother, a woman's mother. And to a man, the Empress can be a wife, and they can be that Empress can be that person's child's mother, okay? But the Empress also can be a mistress when reading the tarot. So I said that before. I kept pulling from the deck, and then the Black Moon Lilith came out, which is mystery, okay? Now, when I said about changing the Empress for another Empress, that can mean that somebody in yesterday's reading had a third party situation. I may not express my full thought, okay? Sometimes I do that. It be in my head. Sometimes I don't say it all the way. But if you watch my channel long enough, then you should be able to read these cards yourself. Because that's kind of what I'm doing when I'm teaching you, when I'm doing this reading, is I'm kind of training you. So when I'm doing these readings and pulling these cards, your own intuition should be giving you these messages. It don't really take all the time for me to elaborate of what this mean, of what that mean. Okay. But also what I was saying back to Eve and Lilith was that was the changing of the empresses there. It happened during predestined time, or that destined moment. Okay. And because Lilith, I feel that when Lilith was banned from the Garden of Eden, and then Eve was created, if that would have never happened, would we have to pay for the sins of what literally Eve did? Okay, it may have been Adam's fault, well, outcome of what he did, but it was really the betrayal in the sense of what Eve did by listening to the serpent. Okay, but what we have went through all of this for man paying for those sins, okay, of us not being able to walk around naked, feeling ashamed of our body and this and that, that goes into a whole nother dictionary. Yes. But it just dawned on me of why I said what I said. And then the universe gave me the card of Lilith. So if you don't know anything about Lilith, and a lot of Western astrologers still see the star or the moon, the star of Lilith. Okay. So they still do read Lilith. I don't really read Lilith in Vedic, but I keep it in the deck because some people that do still watch Western astrology or readings, they still may watch mine. So I'm not going to disinclude anything. So also what I was saying, that it says mystery here. So anybody that resonated with yesterday's reading and that may be in a third party situation, and I was saying that you're about to change one woman out for a next, that woman that you are wanting to go to can be in a sense of Lilith, where that, how people call somebody the black sheep of the family, outcasted. Yes, that person will seem like an outcast because they are a third party to you and your empress, or to you and your wife. Okay. Or you can change the energy from man to woman. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. Purification and detoxification came right on top of healing. If you work with the stone of garnet, that would be very helpful for you. I've seen religious and spiritual and religious community right on top of messages. Okay, so like I was saying, that the universe is trying to give you some spiritual messages here. It duplicated itself. Ninth house, spiritual values, spiritual and religious community. Okay. A lot of you would really need to pay attention. I love my angels. To your heightened intuition. Okay, before I can even get it out of my mouth. Pay attention to your heightened intuition up under communicating here. Okay. Your spirit guides are really trying to, or will be communicating with you. Or it can be that the person you're thinking about is about to use their heightened intuition, okay, and will be speaking to you via or through their spirit guides. In other words, if it's not you, okay, then the person you're thinking about, their spirit guide is going to be heightening their intuition to communicate to you. Okay, message, communication, heightened intuition, spiritual and religious community here. Y'all are needing to heal this situation right now, to purify and to detoxify the energies between both of you. Okay, it's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life, right up under Chiron. Now, a lot of Western astrologers still use or see the planet of Chiron. I believe Chiron is somewhere near the star of Vesta. Because y'all know that Vesta is a star, an actual star in the universe, right? That's how I picked and named my channel, or used that name of Vesta. It is a real star. You can Google it and find out for yourself. It has its own coordinates and everything like that. And oh yes, and it is located over there by the planet of Chiron. So what flipped out? Divine life purpose, aqua, marine, Aquarius, air element. Again, what is this? Be gentle with yourself. All right. Bottom of the deck. What does this say? A life-changing epiphany or experience is about to happen. And notice that the bottom of the deck resembles the same color of Lilith. And it says mystery. See how those colors are so much alike? It says it's time of a big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. We got the Sun card right up under there, your spirit. Also can be Leo. Again, healing, happiness. The Sun card also represents status, power. I know y'all heard plenty of people say the Sun card is that. What is that? What does that say? Becoming a person of power and status. The Sun card. Capricorn is up under there. So, now, if you don't want to resonate with the other person that you're thinking about, if it's over between you and that other person, then, you know, what I can say is don't accept the message. You know, don't answer the phone call. Don't reply to the text or however you want to say it. But this person will be contacting you. Their spirit guide or their spirit part of their mind, their soul, the moon, healing here. It's a mystery going on in their head right now because they're going through a sense of reinventing their self. This can be also still you, that you are about to go through a reinvention process, a life-changing experience here. Okay, God is asking you to be gentle with yourself here because your divine life purpose says trust the signs and your inner guidance which are leading you to fulfillment. Now, the way you may feel right now with this person is that you may be more trusting of your own heightened intuition right now because you're feeling more that it is trustworthy. Because everything is really coming off as a sense of a mystery between you and this other person right now. You and this other person right now may not even be talking. The reason I say that is because this card here says to purify and to detoxify. So that itself means that your relationship, both of y'all, each other, is going through the process of transformation and purification, detoxifying. One of you is feeling the urge of guilty here. This can be you or the other person that is, for some reason, feeling very guilty. Can be about the way that they have not been communicating with you or the lack of effort that they have put into this relationship or situation. Okay, we got letting go. This also came out yesterday, but came out in reverse. So what this is telling me is that in order for y'all together as a partnership or the other person, somebody needs to let go of the guilt to allow this purification and detoxification to happen. It's time for you or them to release this physical energetic toxin from their life, okay? So that they can heal. I want to see why that came out. Because both of you or one of you is really getting more in touch with your spiritual side, your spiritual values right now, okay? Because, like I said before, this relationship with this person is something that is meant to be. It's meant to be something very, very big, okay? It's going to be a huge responsibility when you do come into partnership with this person. It will be some type of success. It can be that both of you are on the verge of becoming a person of power and status. And when you come together, it's going to reinvent some type of time lapse, some type of moment in time. Okay? Mystery, Mercury retrograde. This is also that one or both of you are about to embark on your destiny about where you're going in your career. Okay? I really wanted to get the chakras card. I think this was in reverse though. Self-worth. Somebody is listening more to their angelic side, their crown chakra, about valuing their self-worth more. Yes, as more as you do that, that is part of your healing process. Healing your sacral chakra. Both of these are orange. Facade and discovery. Your wisdom and your power. Your solar plexus chakra. You're discovering you or the other person, or can be a combination of your relationship together. You're discovering that this is something that you dreamed, but is it really coming into reality right now? This can be what you're discovering. This is why it's clarifying the heightened intuition. Your intuition is even more the stone of moonstone here. Okay? Your heightened intuition is telling you even more and more and more and more that the things that you are getting closer to about your success, the levels of responsibility that is about to pick up in your life. Because the more power you have, the more responsibility you get. But it's time. It's time here. It's your divine life purpose right next to life-changing epiphany and experience. Somebody soon will really listen to their heightened intuition about this dream. See? Miracle. Bottom of the deck. Somebody or one of you have been really isolated. Like I said, I believe that both of you may not be talking right now. Somebody or one of you is in a sense of isolation. You may not have been talking to the person because this is blue, throat chakra. Okay? Miracle. Your divine life purpose. You will be realizing it through your heightened intuition. A lot of you can be needing to connect or communicate with the air sign here. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and put your tarot down. I mean, the cards are very much self-explanatory here. I may want to, at the end, to read from Lilith, because I didn't from yesterday. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. We had one that hit the floor. I'm not going to take it, though. What was it? The Four of Cups. What came out yesterday. These two fell on the table, but I'm not going to take that either. Because, see, you know, really, when a card hit the floor, we're really not supposed to read it, because that means that somebody's heightened intuition is even working harder, where that they were still finna be that Four of Cups, a sense of depression, sadness, an illusion of the love that they was receiving, this facade. Now, if you know of a third party situation that you're in, it may not be that your cup is the illusion. Remember I said yesterday about the changing of the empresses. Okay. See, when I put it back, what came out? The Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. Happiness at the end of the rainbow. Also can be same sex. Remember I said yesterday too changing out one empress for the other. Your happiness is here after you let go of this sense of valuing your self-worth, of not valuing your self-worth. Go through this purification and detoxification. You're going through this healing process. Letting go of feeling guilty can be the way that you treated this person or the way that they treated you. Okay? But somebody has some type of guilt here. This is why soon, isolation, throat chakra, that they have been isolating themselves from your situation, from your relationship. They soon, third house, would want to make a message to you to communicate. Okay? And it says air element. So don't expect something in the mail. So expect it through social media. Expect it through text or phone call. Okay? Because those messages come through the air. MKB, your emperor still in reverse. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, no structure, no rules, no regulations, okay? Whoever this person is, you or them, they're still scared, okay? Because the emperor doesn't hold guilt. Yes? So until they let go of this shame, of this guilt, they're starting now to value their self-worth though. Okay. Their angels is speaking to them. They also can be you or them. Okay. Connecting with more spiritual, like-minded people, which can be, you know, how y'all chat amongst each other during the videos, at the bottom of the videos through chat. Somebody can be talking to their minister. They could be going to a temple for healing, for prayer. They can be talking to Sunday school teacher. They can be getting a tarot reading. They could be doing Reiki healing. Whatever anybody does for their spiritual healing and for talking to other spiritual like-minded people. Okay. They can even just be doing the old-fashioned regular praying. About getting back to... Now, remember that the emperor is a CEO, is a business owner. Is somebody that rules nations. Somebody that stands very strong in their self-worth. Okay? And what they believe. And right now, they're not really believing in anything. They feel like they can't even rise above anything that's going on with them right now. So that is why they are needing to connect more to their spiritual community. Spiritual community also can be their ancestors, calling on their ancestors. Okay. Now I'm trying to do the reading from both standpoints, from you and the other person. So take it how it resonates. Now, remember, we got the 10th house over here about becoming a person of power and status. About somebody's career. Somebody's career can take off and step into this power of an emperor. If they let go and allow the universe to purify their life, their path, and set them up for this new career. Okay, about where they're going, this new level of person of power and status. Because if they were this already, then they don't fail. Okay, they don't fail off the throne for some reason. Now, it may not even be due to what they did. It could be to the people that was in their energy, the people that's in their surroundings made them fall off the throne. Okay, because remember that the empress only bees with the emperor. Remember about the changing of the empresses yesterday? Changing one empress out for the other one. So if it was a third party or is a third party situation, whatever your situation is, that other empress is causing your emperor to lose his throne. So I'm going to keep my opinion out of it. I'm just going to do the reading. Because, you know, this Lilith keep looking at me. It's a mystery. You can be a mystery to this person, and that has them very boggled. They don't understand, like, it's a dream effect to them. Like, I can't believe that my heightened intuition is Lilith or this person, my life-changing experience for the next phase of my life. Am I finally discovering here, and can I trust this dream? Am I walking on cloud 9? Am I walking in my dream? Is this a dream? Is this a facade? Because you got miracle right next to it. I was sure hoping not to see that. But you know, that Seven of Swords can also be an escaping type of energy. Now, this person, like I said yesterday, okay, can have two different women. Y'all can still have two different men, okay? Because men also has the Empress inside of them. When they nurture you, when they cuddle with you, when they love you, you know, when they love their children, when they love their mom, their nieces, all of that is the Empress type of energy, okay? So somebody can be a couple of scenarios. Somebody cannot be communicating with you because they're trying to stop cheating with you, okay? And can be that they're trying to get their kingdom back together. The other scenario can be that you or the other person is not really wanting to self-sabotage, okay, your own discovery of yourself right now. You may, and this may be what you communicate to the other person, or this can be the lack of communication, the isolation here that they're not saying to you. Okay. Now, the card up under here, remember, is heightened intuition. So if some of you didn't know that your partner was sneaking around, I just told you. Your heightened intuition told you before I told you. Okay. And you may find this out or discover this through a dream or through some type of communication that comes to you. Now, also, the Seven of Swords can be an escaping type of situation. Somebody may be trying to use their heightened intuition on how they can escape out of this situation and discover something new in their life and go to or have this life-changing experience here. Please give me the last card for Mercury retrograde intervention. Miracle, divine life purpose, please. Last card here. There's too many. I said one. Thank you. Thank you. All right. The Ten of Wands that also came out yesterday. The angels shot it out in sideways concerned energy. Okay. Because yesterday it was in the upright. So somebody is almost trying to, or in the process of purification, detoxification, or of releasing, okay, a lot of burdens in their life. And that's because remember that the Ten of Wands is not your burdens. It's always somebody else's burdens that you be carrying. Oh, can you go by the dry cleaners and go get my clothes? Thank you. One burden. Can you go by the store and pick up this for me? Another burden. Can you watch my dog while I go out of town? Another burden. Can you watch my cat while I go out of town? Another burden. Hey, you know, I'm finna take my PTO at work, and I know you're not permanent at the company. So since you're going to be at work or whatever, can you do this slideshow that I need to have turned in, you know, for our group on Monday? Another burden. You get what I'm saying? The Ten of Wands is always somebody else's stuff that you or the other person is always saying, yes, I'll take care of it. Yes, I'll do it. Yes, I'll do it. Yes, I'll do it. Okay? You never become a person of power and status by keep telling everybody, yes, you'll take care of it. Because what happening is that person never learns how to take care of their own burdens. You're setting them up in life or for your relationship that every time they fail, you're going to be there to pick them up, sweep them off their butt, okay? And to not let them learn the process of life. You can't do that for the rest of your life. Everybody has to learn and know how to handle their own things, their own burden. Okay? So this card in sideways energy is that this person or you is releasing some of those burdens out of their life. Because what's happening is that their life-changing epiphany, the word here, and heightened intuition here, okay, is something that they're discovering now as a miracle to be more gentle with their self. It says here to release some of those other people's burdens that they don't have to do, to reinvent their self, because they're now discovering their life purpose as needing to work on their self to become back the emperor. Now, if this person was never an emperor, then they need to hurry up and do whatever they need to do to become an emperor, okay? Because their path, their success, their career, their destiny is waiting on them. Also, a love-filled relationship is here. What you gonna do? Judgment. Judgment is there. It's a judgment call. Now, if you don't make it, the universe is going to make it for you, which is going to be a tower moment. And I feel a lot of us done had a lot of tower moments to come out since July, actually. Okay? And I believe that's when we had the solar eclipse. And that solar eclipse lasted 6 months, right? Up until the first part of December. And then we just had a lunar eclipse at the end of December. So that 6 months was you and the other person learning these steps to, during July till December, you were supposed to be detoxifying, purifying yourself, valuing your self-worth, listening to your highest intuition, okay? You was having tower moments because you was not paying attention to this life-changing experience that the universe was transitioning you into. Yesterday's cards was a lot of conflict. You kept blocking. You kept trying to push away the change that the universe was trying to give you and lead you into success. It's time to do it in a big way. Some of you are really going to become some entrepreneurs here, some business owners. You're going to start traveling. A lot of you now is being in the mind frame of the long range thinking, setting up your finances, setting up your own company, okay? Because that's what the emperor is. It doesn't matter if you're a female or a male. Right now, whatever you're tied up in, it's a lot of philosophies and some laws that are involved. Okay? But the universe is about to fix all of that for you. That's part of your change also. A lot of you is about to, as if it or they came from all there is. As if it or they came from all there is. That's what a lot of you are about to transition from. Came from their how can you say it? Coming from the bottom, now we here. I don't know why Drake just came to me. Came from the bottom, now we here. That's what's gonna happen. Some of you are blocking it so much because you're so focused on taking care of everybody's burden that you can't make a judgment, a spiritual call for yourself. So you're not going to be the emperor. This universe is saying that somebody needs to become this because you are part of some type of destined, okay? You see the Renaissance people there? It's some type of destined path that a lot of you are supposed to be at a certain place at a certain time. But you're holding up everything by keep doing everything for everybody else. Okay? But the 10 is supposed to be an ending though. Okay? All right. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for visiting and joining tonight. And, oh, that's what I want to tell y'all. Remember all those readings I've been doing about the Ace of Pentacles and about the Four of Wands, and I kept saying that my card Vesta, which represents the Four of Wands, that a change in a house, that somebody gonna keep moving and moving and moving. I was looking through the YouTube feed yesterday, and I seen the video, and y'all know I did a video, right, on a reading on Cardi B. Cardi B and her husband, right, finally bought a house, and they put it on Instagram or YouTube or whatever on Christmas Eve. They went and viewed their new house. They just bought for, what, 10 million or $4 million? I think it's 10 or 4 million. You don't have to be a Cardi B. But my point is that all of those readings, I kept saying that a lot of people will be buying a home, will be moving. Okay. Yes, my readings can relate to celebrities. It can relate to you. That's not a celebrity. But this reading is saying that somebody is supposed to be becoming a celebrity or some type of person of power and status. Okay? So you get what I'm saying. That could have been you. If you would have been doing the transition and the process, it could have been me also. Okay? That if you were doing the steps and listening to your heightened intuition and going with the flow of the universe, that could have been your $10 million house. You don't have to put out 10 albums before you can get $10 million. You can make that in 1 year. You can make that by signing some type of contract. Okay? But the point, what I was saying was that a lot of people will be obtaining a new home. I kept saying it. I kept saying it. I kept saying it. So I wasn't surprised to see. Now, I haven't seen her video that I put out on my channel in a while. So I don't even remember if I said that before this year was up, if she was going to be buying a new home or not. Okay. But I think I did say that she would be having another baby. So I may go and watch my own video on Cardi B again. And y'all are welcome to look through the playlist. I think it's on down there toward my Nipsey Hussle video. And y'all just tell me what you think. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.